Beautiful Saturday, just waking up here a little while ago. Going to, I got a little thing sent over here from Greg and another, what are we going to call it? Renegade, a Renegade mail, the Renegade mail, fragile. So this was sent over from one of the Renegades. So I'll open that in a sec too. We got the Kumate coming up tomorrow night, week 1. Which is going to be quite exciting. So that's something to look forward to. What's up, Banana Rider? Yeah, so I figured I'd just open this in a minute, and then I'll open this as well. It's some Renegade mail. I should get a P.O. box, so if there's any funny stuff that you guys want to send, we'll do some funny stuff or interesting stuff that you think would be funny in the show. What's up, Mark? What's up, Conductive? Good morning, sir. Yeah, just getting ready for the Kumate, so I got to go up and later on and get ready. Make sure the stream's working good. Make sure everything's coming in clear. Make sure we got the graphics looking good. All the sponsors. The sponsor, what do you want to call it? The sponsor banner is looking good, and that they're shown throughout the show. So I got a couple little adjustments I got to make to the main screen. But besides that, Kumate is ready to go. A lot of people taking part, which is going to be fun. I thought about it the other day. Like, the Kumate is 25% of your year it takes up, right? Every Sunday for 25% of your year, because it goes February, March, and then might as well say April, about halfway to April. Emailing you info right now. Okay, cool. Behringer sent me 2 pedals. I put one up for a prize pool. Oh, sick. Oh, I mean, that's pretty cool. You guys got anything you want to put up for a prize? That's cool too. So Banana Rider's going to throw in a prize for the prize pool. Sick. Yeah, so at the raffle, at the end, we'll go through what we got, and then anybody who's got a prize pool for the raffle, yeah, just email me and let me know what you're throwing in. So Banana Rider's going to throw in a pedal. That's cool. What's up, Hansi? Yeah, and this one here is from Twin City Oxygen sent this over. All right? Renegade mail from Twin City Oxygen. And this is one of the prizes that Greg Lunsberry, a sponsor of the Kumate, is giving away as well. So that's very, very cool. So I'll open that in a second too, but just relaxing here for a minute till we get going. What's up, Best Korean? Big timing. Yep. Yeah, it's mail call, baby. It's the Saturday mail call. So we went down to the mail room. We picked up the mail for today. We got the Renegade post. Just came in. Fragile. God knows what this could be. I have no idea. Twin Cities sent it over. He was like, bro, I just sent you something. Did you get it? And I was like, I got it. It came in this fragile box. I don't know what it'd be. It could be a stick of dynamite. Could be a seal flipper. Could be a bottle of moose meat. Could be a Nova Scotian delicacy. You know, could be a can of snails, escargot, like we call them in Canada. Could be a can of cooked frog legs. La jambe de grenouille, for those Frenchies out there. Hey, Elijah, I love you too. Thank you for joining the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe across the world to the fastest growing network on the planet, the BROSYNTH Network. Cowboy caviar? Yeah, it could be some cowboy caviar, for sure. The missus is out there doing a puzzle. She's a genius, so she likes doing the puzzles, right? Happy Saturday, QWL Music. Yeah, what's up? Eric Jogo to 6-7. We do the 1-3 around here. Did you schedule the Kumate yet? I'm going to set the notification so I don't miss it. Yeah, Kumates are going to be 7:30 Sunday nights, basically from tomorrow night all the way to April 15th. And there's 2 break weeks in there. One in February, one in March, because I'll be gone away. So I won't be doing the Kumate on those weeks. So that's a break week to build it up. Yeah. So everything's all set for that. That's sweet. So it's looking good. And I mean, if anybody's just watching here now, the Kumate is like a musical competition. It's not one of the events where everyone just submits music and has a good time. This musical competition is There's a winner at the end. It gets voted on by the people. This year, we changed the rule set every year. It's called the Synth Kumate. The first year was a raffle. The second year, it was a knockout. So I won't go into the details, but it was that rule set. It was called Last Man Standing. And this year's rule set is, H. Hans, thanks for posting BKJ's channels. Great channel. This year's rule set is I've got a thing done with strawpoll.com, and after the end of the show that night, everybody's going to get the link for that week. It'll be posted in the chat and in the description, and it'll be live. I was going to do it live for 1 week, and then I decided to do it live for 1 minute, and now I might keep it live for 13 hours, but I might change my mind the night of. But either way, it's a people watching and a people who are in the competition that can vote this year, and then at the end of the tournament, the person with the most votes wins the championship belt for the heavyweight champion of the world, electronic music world. And then also we'll have a top 5. We'll do a death match for another prize. And then we'll do the raffle going down for just some other cool prizes. We got Tasty Chips Electronics is sponsoring the event. Fred's Lab is sponsoring the event. We've got Greg's Lunsberry from Lunsberry Pedals is sponsoring the event, Guitar Pedal Company. We got Dark Slide Skateboards and Merchandise and Toys sponsoring the event, which is cool. We got Iowa Trading Company, a branding company, best branding company in America sponsoring it. And we got Hot Todd Energy, the electronic music fuel for creators sponsoring the event. So very, very cool event. And that's going to be Sunday night, 7:30 on this channel from here on out. If you haven't seen it, you can just type Synth Kumate and go watch some of the past ones. It's some of the greatest musicians on planet Earth, and they make 1 song per week, so you're getting the hottest, most realist, infused music sucked in from everything happening in the moment. No old music, it's all new music, and it's basically like a concert every Sunday night, so that's cool. And we got 2 lanes. We got one called the Lover's Lane, which is people who are just putting their music in for fun, and then we've got the Fighters Lane, which is the people competing for the heavyweight electronic music champion of the world. Yeah, so the voting's a good idea. I just got to decide the timeline because the system I got set up for the voting is strawpoll.com. It's got a VPN blocker and it's got a 1 vote per IP address. So it doesn't allow for spamming of votes. Now, I mean, if you wanted to be that guy, the thing is I can catch a cheater. For example, if the show gets 500 views and one of the competitors has 1,000 votes, now I know that they went and sent the link out and got a bunch of their buddies or something to spam it, and they will have an instant DQ and potentially a lifetime ban from the Kumate forever. So I'm hoping that everybody runs on the honor system. If you and your family are sitting down watching it, or you got some friends and family that are watching it, then of course vote for your boy or girl. But we don't want people spamming the chat with random stuff so I think we got that cut down. So that's why I was going to do a 1-minute vote at the end of the show, but people are competing all over the world from overseas, Spain, Australia, New Zealand, Portugal, UK, Germany, Norway, Brazil. There's people from all over the world, so I got to give enough time for them to catch up on the show the next day. So that's why I think I was going to do, when the show ends, link is posted for 24 hours. I think I might do 13 hours. I'll decide the night of. A minute's too short because it doesn't allow for the time difference for this massive global event. It's a worldwide event. And again, you can say you're the best. You might have platinum records. You might be top of the charts. But if you don't hold the electronic heavyweight championship belt, okay, the Synth Kumate title, if you don't have the Synth Kumate title, you're just not the champ, right? It's the same thing as the UFC. You can be a champion in another organization, but if you don't hold the belt, you're not the real champ. So we have the unified heavyweight championship of the world, and that is the Synth Kumate title. Right? So it's an exciting event. You're going to hear lots of cool music. We got cult classic music from like DJ Doggy Dad. Dog Smoke became an international classic. You know, we got great artists competing in the event. Vic Korftron, Hans Volt, Banana Rider, Interceptor. I mean, I don't know. Maybe let me try to name them off all. If I can name them off all in my head now, that would be epic just from the top of my head. Let me try. Let me try from the top. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to name everybody, okay? So if I can do this, then you have to certify me as a genius, I think.
Then if you forget someone,
I'm not going to forget anybody. I'll get it. All right. So I'm going to go through, in my head, I'm going to try to get everybody. Tactical MIDI, Twin Cities Oxygen, Floating Robots, Pentasonic, Apollo Hanzo, Banana Rider 69, Interceptor, The Machines 1, Vic Corftron, A Shade Darker, Conductive, Unlabelable, Synth Circus, Synth Mode, Studio 8 Effects. Who else do we got here? I'm just running through the list in my head. Echo Craft, you can't forget Echo Craft. Oh my God, it would have been a disaster if I forgot Echo Craft. He would have never let me live it down. We've got, who else do we got? I got to go through the list in my head. If I forgot Echo, I would have never lived it down. Never ever lived it down. We've got Jumping Man. We've got No, I'm definitely not forgetting anybody. I got everybody, I think. I think I almost got everybody there. Twin Cities Oxygen. We got, I'm going through the list across the bar. Vic Corf. Slack. We've got, if I forgot Echo, it would have been hilarious. He would have freaked. What's up, Noir et LeBlanc? Hey, shout out to Noir because Noir got swarmed by the Behringer Beehive. That's so funny, dude. When you did that, when you did your opening to your show the other night, oh my God, did I ever crack. Now, yeah, that's so funny, dude. It's so funny that you went and covered some Behringer gear and then you got swarmed by the Behringer Beehive. What a friggin' hilarious. The synth verse is absolutely hilarious. It's crazy. It's wild. Hans Volt is in the Kumate. Myself's in the Kumate. I think I got everybody there. Did I? Yeah, I think I pretty much got everyone. I don't think I forgot anybody. I'm just going down through the list in my head, down the bottom list. Harmonic Sonics. Can't forget Harmonic Sonics. Can't forget Space Capsule. Going up the list. Man, I think I got everybody. I think I got Apollo Hanzo. I said Apollo Hanzo. Yeah, I said Apollo. Hebe Shremo. Damn, dude, you're dropping that in here? What's up, Sherber? Yeah. Crazy Rabbits in there. Yeah, man, we got some people, bro. It's Noir. I was hoping you're gonna get involved in the Kumate 2027. That'd be cool, man. I mean, if you want a late entry into this one, Lover's Lane, you can do it. You can throw in Lover's Lane. I'm trying to think. Just make sure I got everybody. I think I got everybody. I'm going to Pentasonic. I said Pentasonic. Harmonic Sonics. Jumping Man. Twin Cities Auction. Apollo Hanzo. Hans Volt. Machines 1. Slack. I make sure I got all the new people in there. Synth Mode. Studio 8 Effects. Tactical MIDI. That's the newcomers. So we'll go to the newcomer. Blairy's Beat Lab. Okay, newcomers. Blairy's Beat Lab, Studio 8 Effects, Synth Mode, Tactical MIDI. Synth Circus. That's the newcomers. Then you got Machines 1, Hans Volt, Echo Craft. Then you got Unlabelable, Jumping Man, Harmonic Sonics. Then you got Banana Rider, Interceptor, A Shades Darker, Twin Cities Oxygen, Apollo Hanzo. We got Valid Core. Yeah. Crazy Rabbit. We got them all. I think I nailed everybody. Yeah, I think I got everyone. I'm just watching this year. I got a gay low, but I would love to donate a prize pool. Want to support? I will email you. All right, we got Noir donating to the prize pool, baby. We got Banana Rider donating to the prize pool. You got the one and only Synth Samurai Productions donating to the prize pool. You got Tasty Chips Electronics, the maker of the GR1 and the GR Mega, supporting the event. Greg's Lunsberry Pedals is a sponsor. Hot Todd Energy, the electronic music fuel for creators, sponsoring it. Iowa Trading Company sponsoring it. Dark Slide Skateboards and Merchandise sponsoring it. And yeah, and it's cool. And obviously myself sponsoring. I gotta lay low. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. You gotta lay low. Dude, the Behringer Beehive, we call them, might even want to call them the bees, the Behringer Yellow Jackets, dude. When they swarm, they swarm. The thing about it is, when you cover Behringer, what I learned back in the day is, when you cover Behringer, you get the lovers and the haters. So you get dual representation in the synth community of people who hate your guts and the people who love you. So if you don't want to be a Behringer, bro, I'd say don't cover it, because all the people who love Behringer will have your back forever, but all the people who hate Behringer will hate you forever. So you're screwed. You're screwed one way or the other. I'll throw in some dough to support the Kumate Studio 8FX. All right, we'll arrange that as we go. We'll arrange that as we go. Yeah, we'll arrange that as we go. We'll have the competitor prize pool, which is cool. And I think that's a great idea. We'll arrange it as we go. Just let me check here to make sure I got everyone. I'm gonna go through the full list here real quick, just so we get for sure. We're gonna make sure we got everybody. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, here's the full list. Hans Volt, Eternian, Crazy Rabbit, Wolfman Love, Synth Mode, Slack, Unlabelable, Vic Korftron, Shade Darker, Jumping Man, No Lake, DJ Doggy Dad, Air, Synth Circus, Machines One, Echocraft, Conductive, Twin Cities Auction, Floating Robots, Blary's Beat Lab, Harmonic Sonics, Banana Rodder, Pinasonic, Interceptor, Tactical MIDI, Studio 8FX, Valid Core, Apollo Hanzo, Space Capsule. All right, so that's cool. No Lake, Air, Wolfman Love. Yeah, cool event, man. So that's the graphic we got geared up there for it. All right, so that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Cool event. All right, let's open this stuff. So first I'll open the cool prize that Greg Lunsberry's donating to the Synth Kumate. This here is very, very cool. So we got, and I'll do the official thing the other night. So he's donating from Lunsberry Pedals. This is an American-made guitar pedal company called Lunsberry Pedals. Greg makes these himself, handmade guitar pedals, okay, from scratch and powder-coated by Greg and his team, and they're absolutely fantastic. I got an organ grinder upstairs, and we gave away a Mo bass pedal last year, but Greg specifically made a one-of-a-kind, not for sale pedal specifically for the Kumate, and it's friggin' awesome. So let's check it out. Right here, look. Old school Greg. Greg got the Kumate sticker, baby, right there, boom. And on the inside, this is a handmade golden fish paper organ grinder pedal, okay? Handmade, powder coated in that beautiful gold. This is like the gold metal, okay? I've actually got a chain upstairs. I can hang this around my neck. Maybe I'll add that to the prize pool. So this is the organ grinder pedal. Now inside this is I'll do it on another show. Inside this, you open it up. Greg, can you grab me a screwdriver? Hey, my love. Can you grab me a screwdriver, please?
Phillips or flat?
Just the thing in the drawer so I can get it. So this is the...
You mean you don't know, is it Phillips or flat?
Yeah, the Phillips. So, Lunsberry pedal. This is so sick, man. If you haven't watched it, watch my demo with the I think I did the Behringer mono poly with this pedal, and it was so friggin' awesome.
This is too big.
I don't think so. So let me just see if I can open this baby up. No, it's not good enough. I'll open it later because I don't want to screw around. But anyways, inside we've got, it's signed Synth Kumate 2026. It got Greg Lunsberry's signature inside the pedal. I'm going to add my signature in there. So this will definitely be a one-of-a-kind pedal, gold medal pedal, baby. That's what it is. And this is the organ grinder. If you put this here on your synthesizer, Greg makes pedals, not specifically, but they're heavily keyboard and organ focused. Some of the greatest musicians on planet Earth use these pedals, and they love them, and Greg makes them specifically for these legends. And this pedal here, if you put this on your synthesizer, it turns it into an absolute friggin' monster, okay? Cool pedal. What about 911? Inside job, obviously, okay? Organ grinder, fish paper, baby, look. Handmade by Greg himself. So that's very, very cool. So that's one of the prizes for the Synth Kumate. We're gonna wrap that up and I'll open it up later. But I don't want to do it on the couch because I don't want to lose a screw and any of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? You got to do it right around here. So I'll put this back in here. And I want to thank Greg. These are cool pedals. So check out lunsberrypedals.com. Super awesome company. The whole idea of the Kumate was we were trying to reverse engineer the whole synth community. And instead of having companies only ever give products to the shills and then you never hear from them again, we want to have the companies give some products to the musicians who are actually using the gear. So the big vision of this Synth Kumate in the end is to have companies come on board and say, you know what? You've got like 50, 60 people in here in a music competition that's going on over 10 weeks, and we get advertising for 10 weeks, and you're not sending the channel creator a synthesizer to shill to everybody. You're actually going to give away gear to the people who actually use it. You're going to give away a synthesizer to someone who spent $10, $15, $20,000 on your company's equipment or multiple companies' equipment. So we're trying to reverse engineer this whole shillbilly. We call it the shillbilly way. So we're hoping that we got Tasty Chips Electronics jumped on board this year. They're going to give back to the people. We've got Dark Slide. We got companies that aren't even involved in the synth community giving back to the people to support the community. So it's reverse engineering it. Not having the companies just give it to the shills where they hoard gear up in a gigantic friggin' synth pile behind their house. Like, does anybody know where all these synthesizers go? I mean, that should be a song. Does anybody know where all the synthesizers go? Loop Pop's got a warehouse piled to the sky. Bo Beats rented an underwater base because he's got more synthesizers, he can't fit them in a case. Midlife synthesis, he's been pulling teeth for years, but he's got more synthesizers piled up, his wife is shedding tears. We need another room, oh, we need another room. How many synthesizers can you pile up to the moon? Yeah. That should be the song. But yeah, anyways, we're trying to reverse engineer the whole synth community to have the companies give back to the people rather than the companies give to one person tons of things. Let's have them give it back to the, yeah, that's raw talent right there, Hans, bro. That's raw talent. I even got a giggle from my wife in the dining room. So yeah, pure raw talent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Every Sunday night, 7:30. That's the vision. Will it come true? The vision's kind of, you know what, Best Korean Jesus? It is coming through. Coming true. It's happening in real time because we already got people supporting the event and giving back to the people. Yeah, I need a banjo. Tactical MIDI, sample that and put it in the Renegade sample pack, will you? Yeah, that's Hank Williams. We'll call him Stank Williams because, listen, everybody knows I can't sing. Everyone knows I can't sing, but everybody knows that I can freestyle. So I can make up with it with a little bit of freestyle for the fact that I can't sing. All right, Lunsberry pedals, lunsberrypedals.com. Pick them up. They're affordable. They make your synths sound amazing. And if you got a wave state, Op6, if you got any of those Korg plastic boxes, you throw one of Greg's pedals on the front of it, overdrives, it turns it into a $35,000 synthesizer just with one pedal. Amazing. All right, let's check out what we got in this box here. It's fragile. Knowing Twin City Oxygen, he has a great sense of humor. Hey, Greg, you didn't arrive late. We just opened up and showed this beautiful fish paper gold medallion pedal that you made. And I didn't open it up yet because I didn't want to lose a screw in the couch. So we'll open it up on the show. And like I said, greatest guitar pedal company on planet Earth, Lunsberry Pedals. All right. Now we've got the Twin Cities Oxygen box. I don't know what's in this. I have no idea. Yeah, it arrived today, Greg. Thanks very much. I don't know what's... Yeah, I'll sign it live. Good idea. I'll open up the back, sign it live, put it back together. Good idea. And I'll sign it for the award show. I know. There's like 70,000 people watching right now. It's crazy. It's one of the biggest live streams we've ever had. Sweet. You got to get that fish slap. Did anybody check out Hans Volt's great? I showed my wife Hans Volt's cinematic creation, which just 5 years ago you would have needed a team of about, 25, 30 people and a budget of about $2-3 million to make the BROSYNTH Battle for the BROSYNTH video that Hans Volt did yesterday. To make that, and that man did it himself because he's an absolute genius, one of the most talented people I ever met, one of the greatest people I ever met, and Hans Volt is definitely storyboarding the whole Synth Renegade experience. He's storyboarding the whole Synth Renegade experience. And the beautiful thing about all of us in this cool community is, as Hans storyboards and brings these ideas and these fantasies to life in real time in a cinematic fashion, everybody will be involved in the story over time. So everybody who's in here supporting each other, you will be a character in the synthverse that Hans Volt is creating in front of your eyes, and it's beautiful and it's cool. So yeah, I don't know. Let's hope there's nothing illegal in this box. Twin Cities Oxygen, you never know. He's got an interesting sense of humor. It could say fragile. I might open this up. It might explode in my face. I might get covered in pink glitter. I don't know what it is. It might be a whole box of Swedish fish. It could be anything. It could be anything. Yeah, Hans Volt, at the minute, he's making the whole Renegade roster, which is cool. It's very, very cool. Let's open this baby up, see what it is. Like I said, I'm going to get a P.O. box going soon. And if you guys want to send any funny stuff for unboxings, we'll do that. Because I think that's actually funny. But I can't send it, can't give you my actual address because there's too many creeps out there. One of the biggest creeps, we all know who it is. But it don't matter anymore. Yeah. All right, let's open this baby up. This is from Twin Cities Oxygen's Renegade Post. Straight to the house. I don't know what's in here. Hopefully the mailman didn't beat it up too much. We got a little rough mailman. Sometimes he doesn't even stick the mail in the mailbox. He just throws it on the snowbank like he did the other day. He was like, I'm just going to throw your mail on the snowbank. You dig it out. He forgot that most mail is white. Luckily, this was brown, and we could see it in the snow pile. I don't know the biggest creep. Yeah, if you don't know the biggest creep, then someone in the chat will tell you. All right, let's open this up. You get just the tip. Yep, exactly. Oh, this is one of those Canadian boxes. It's like a puzzle. Just open it. Let's see what old Twin Cities Oxygen got in here. You ever see one of these Canadian puzzle boxes? Look at this. So Canadians send mail. There's no specific area to open it. It's a Canadian puzzle. What do you want? Oh, my wife loves puzzles, so as soon as she heard puzzle box, she came and looked. Yeah. So anyways, there we go. Look at this, the Canadian puzzle box. You got to find the opening. Like, you ever see one of those desks they make on the internet where the dude puts all these things in and all these secret compartments open? Yeah, so you open it and it opens like this crazy puzzle. Look. So So what's Twin Cities Oxygen got for your boy? Let's check it. Look at this thing. It opens like a friggin' Canadian puzzle box. Look at this. Crazy. Oh yeah, baby. For the bros, we got the Bleach Bros. Clorox Moog. Dude. Shout out to Kent Spam for creating the Bleach Bros. We got a custom Twin Cities Oxygen. Holy crap, how'd you get that made so quick, bro? We got the Bleach Bros, Clorox mug, man. What an absolute honor. Thank you so much for that, Twin Cities Oxygen. I got to tell you, man, that's a beautiful gift. I will be drinking tons of bleach out of this thing. And the Bleach Bros live. The cool thing about the Synth Renegades, we're creating the culture. It's a cool thing. And now we got the Bleach Bros because a few of the elites think that they look down upon us and say that, you know, we should all have labels like Bleach because we're stupid. Oh my God, this is perfect. What do we got? Rooted Earth? Rooted Earth. As a man, what are you doing? As a man, I'm just being a man, bro. This is what men do. They have a good time. Trader to the Living, you must have missed it. Yeah, in one of the streams, they were talking about some of the Behringer Bros. I don't think it was specifically me. Could have been, but you know, when you talk about one, you talk about all. And they basically said that anybody outside of the professional world who gives any information, they need a warning label on them, because just like Bleach does. So we invented the Bleach Bros, and now we got the Bleach Bro mug from Twin Cities Oxygen. But I got even more than that. I got to show you this box. So look at this box, how this box opens. You open it, and then the whole thing opens like a military aircraft carrier. Look at this. Look at that. Sick. And there's a message on here from Twin Cities Oxygen. It says, Dear Synth Renegades and the BROSYNTH Network, I want to thank you all for staying strong, standing in truth, and always fighting for what's right. It's an honor to be a member. It's an honor to take part, and a pure blessing to have met you all. Shrimp Wave forever. Twin Cities Oxygen. All right, Twin Cities, thank you. Thank you for that message, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, Golf Twiddler, what's up? Behringer Bros got an Article 5 in the contract. Yeah, that's right. The Behringer Bros, this is why I was saying in Noir. Noir is one of the, see, there's two people right now. If I could picture two people on the internet in kind of like the synth-verse adjacent universe who are original renegades, it's Noir et LeBlanc and Emily Hopkins. So Noir et LeBlanc is his own thing. He's his own entity, right? He's like a ninja. He's like a ninja, you know? He's like a Ronin. He has no master. He has no allegiance to nobody. He does his own thing. That's what I love about him. And this year at NAMM, he dipped his toes in the Behringer Bro universe just to be, because last year they blacked out Behringer. So Noir went, he did a Behringer video. He titled it beautifully, and he got people thanking him, and I don't know the specifics. I just heard this monologue in his stream the other night, and from what I gathered from it, I could be wrong, he had people shouting praise and people also spitting venom. I think that's how it went, but like an overwhelming from both angles, you know, like when you get both sides attacking. So he had both sides coming at him hard, and you don't want to be involved in that, I don't think. So what do you want? Your email? I don't even know how they got your email. Your email's just blowing up with Behringer buzzards, you know? You got the Behringer bees and the Behringer buzzards, right? So you got the people who are spitting venom, Behringer vipers, or Behringer boas. Behringer vipers. Behringer vipers and the Behringer bees. What's up, Ryan Springer? Just showed up. Yeah, you're never too late. I dated a blackout drunk once, yeah. That's a wild thing to do. Praise him. Yeah, so, and then you got, on the other side, you got Emily Hopkins, who I thought about it the other day, and I was like, when her guitar pedal came out, which I'm going to cover in an episode because I think it's cool. I mean, she is one of the original renegades to all of the community. I think she was like kind of, I could be mistaken in making this up, but just gut instinct, that she was kind of like shunned out of the classical harp community. She wasn't taken serious. I think, even though she's an amazing musician, hyper charisma, super talent, and she's also got like a genius at her side, as in Russ, who you know, I guess we call the brains of the operation, or the you know, the genius of the operation. You got two geniuses. You got a genius in Emily, and you got a genius in Russ, and they're both genius. And as a duo, they're absolutely fantastic. And then you've got Emily coming out and becoming the renegade in the classical harp community. So she's like an original renegade, you know. And the beautiful thing about renegade is, you know, although you may be a group, you don't have a master, you don't have anybody who's running your show. You're your own thing. You can splinter off like a biker gang and start your own splinter cell too. So there's no like, it's very decentralized and everything like that. So I know when Noir gave his monologue the other night, he's like, I'm not no renegade, I'm not no Behringer, bro, I'm myself. It was a great promo. I loved it, WWE style too. It was cool. I was cracking the whole time. I was lucky enough that I could catch it in the morning. I was laughing. I loved it. I thought it was great. And I thought that Noir stole the show. Noir and Autumn stole the show at Nam. I thought they stole the show. I thought it was amazing. I loved it. I mean, I can't hype enough praise on how he did the videos, how he titled them, and also just the pure honesty of it was just pure gold too. And as soon as he did it, I was like, oh baby, you're gonna get it from both angles here now. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it from. You're gonna get people who are like, yeah, we got a new Behringer, bro. And then you're gonna get people be like, how dare you cover Behringer? There's supposed to be a blackout. And then you're gonna get people say, oh, I was so excited you covered Behringer, but how dare you say it didn't sound good? I mean, it has to be the funnest community in the synthverse because it's so much passion on both sides. It's cool, yeah. But Emily Hopkins and Ross are amazing. I'm gonna cover her guitar pedal. I think Emily and Ross are honorary renegades, you know? They're honorary renegades because they're originals. They're true originals. And they do their own thing, and they've mastered the art of glaze. They've mastered the reverse double-double about taking all the hate and turning it into lemonade. Like she did a show the other day where she got all these comments, and not only did she read the hate comments, she embedded ads in there for dermatology. It's genius. It's very genius. I like it, and I think it's cool. So yeah, Space Capsule, all the tracks are done for the Kumate. Facts, yep. So just to put a bookend on it, we've got Greg's Lunsberry pedals. We opened it up, checked it out, the first pedal. A gift, the gold medallion for a Kumate winner. I think this might be for the winner of the death match. The top 5 winner gets the guitar pedal, and then the official winner of the Kumate gets the championship belt. And then the raffle goes down the line for the other stuff. And then we got Twin Cities Oxygen with the Bleach Bros cup he just sent. Super cool. And then we've got the Kumate starting tomorrow night, 7:30-ish. Just show up, be around 7:30. We're gonna play Hans's newest video to start off the show. And then we're gonna continue on and have a great night of music, great night of good fun, super positive, supportive. It's a great show. It's hardcore, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, I do it for you guys love it. And I'm just trying to give a platform for anybody out there making music, for all the bros to get their music out there, be heard, and get that extra boost of support. And then after the 8 weeks, you got an 8-song album that you can put out. And after 3 years of the Kumate, now you've got guys who've got 3 albums made, you know? People who've never made an album now have 3 albums. And hopefully over the years, their skill level's increasing. They've built up a community of people that can help them troubleshoot things when it comes to their gear, help them with music, collaborate. Crazy Rabbit, you know, you're an inspiration, brother. You're an awesome guy. Appreciate you, and it's an honor. And I know everybody's honored to have you involved in the Kumate this year as well. And we got a great cast of freshmen. Like I said, Blairy's Beat Lab, amazing musician. He's a dark horse in the competition. Crazy Rabbit, Tactical MIDI, Studio 8FX, Synth Circus, and Synth Mode. So we got a big line of freshmen, and we got a couple people who fell off this year due to life commitments and stuff. They can't be there, but maybe they'll be back for 2027, because when you're invited to a Synth Kumate, which is an invitation-only tournament, you're invited forever. So you can leave and come back at any time. And the 2025 champion, A Shade Darker, and the 2024 champion, Air, respectively, are now etched into eternity as heavyweight electronic music champion, Hall of Fame. All right. So that's it for today. I'm going to have my coffee, go on now. I got some stuff to do. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out and joining me. Appreciate the stream. I want to thank Lunsberry Pedals. I want to thank Tasty Chips Electronics. I want to thank Ottawa Trading Company. I want to thank Dark Slide, Skateboards and Merchandise. And I want to thank Hot Todd Energy and Iowa Trading Company for sponsoring the event. It's going to be a good time. And see you guys tomorrow night. Salute!